Hey, I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but, yeah. It's August 11th, 2011, and I feel like shit. I'm totally stressed over things that I really can't change, over things that, they are what they are. It is what it is. I had a really stressful weekend. I help my disabled mother, and I go over there every other weekend, and, we've had a very tumultuous relationship throughout the years, and, yeah, we just, she was a young mother. I think that was the biggest problem. Didn't really know how to act, didn't know how to make herself, settle down to be a mom. So I was raised by her and my grandmother. My grandmother did a lot of the work. My mother worked. My grandmother stayed home with me. And that's how we got a really close, relationship, my grandmother and I. So, but I go over there every other weekend to help her, and I had an extended stay over the weekend with my mother, and, it's stressful. It makes me mad. She's not always the nicest to me. She's really just not nice, period. And she tells me she appreciates what I do, and she buys me a whole bunch of stuff, but she doesn't understand. I don't want stuff. I just want her to be nice, but that's just a whole other, story in itself. Yeah. So I was stressed out about that, and, and I'm stressed about money, and, I've pretty much, today I feel like I've lost all faith, and I know that tomorrow I probably won't feel like that. That when I'm having a moment like this, my disease just attacks it. And, I'm worried about money. I feel like since we've moved here that I need to get a job for us to survive. That freaks me out. So I sit here and think about it and think about it and think about it, and it just drives me crazy, and it's going to drive me off the edge if I don't quit. But then it's easier said than done to just quit. So I'm trying to really relax. I'm trying to, chill out, and I should be cleaning my house right now. It looks like shit. I don't care. Today is just a day where I don't care. I mean, I don't know. Today is a day where I feel like I've been gypped out of life. Because of my disease, there are some things I have to come to terms with that I will never be able to do. As much as I want to do them. Getting a job. Yeah, most people can get a job and put in 10 applications and, can just take whatever job is offered them, and I can't. And then people think you're snobby, and people think you're lazy, and that you don't want to work. It's no. In order for me to be mentally healthy, I have to be particular about what job I get. I have to look for a job that's going to work with me, and not against me, especially if I'm having a bipolar day, or an Adolf day, like we talked, in the last video. Yeah, I feel like I've been gypped at life, pretty much. That's what I feel like today. I feel like I've been gypped. It makes me mad that here it is, my third video, and already I'm having a bad day, another bad day, I haven't even started on the art project for therapy, even though I need to. But I know that, earlier I felt unworthy, I felt useless, I felt, that I have nothing to offer this world, that, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to explain, and it's, it's very unnerving to put this out there, because this is what makes me sound crazy. This is what makes me sound insane, and this is, I think, what scares people off. When I'm having days like today, I pretty much don't want to talk to anybody. I pretty much keep myself isolated. I have my very few trusted people in my support system. Come in. What do you need? What you need?
Can I play with Gregory?
Not right now.
Can I pet Gregory?
Yeah. Here, give me a kiss. I'm doing my video, okay?
No.
I'm doing my video. Close the door. I'll be done in a minute, okay?
Okay.
Okay. My kid's awesome. That's my biggest accomplishment right there. And, you know, when I get like this, it makes me feel like no one's going to want to love me, that no one can handle loving me, that no one can handle being my friend. You know, and then I'm not working, we don't have a lot of money, you know, we need more money, and my partner has to do it all by himself, and then it just goes on and on and on and on. And then a lot of it too is like I feel like a terrible mother because I'm not a normal mother, you know. My son and I have had talks where he knows that mommy has a disease, and when she gets, you know, sick, she gets sad and cries a lot. You know, because he needs to know it's not his fault, but that's just part of mommy's disease, you know, whatever. But again, then here it is, like the third video, and I'm already having one of these days, and I'm going to put it out there, and it makes me wonder if I even should. It makes me wonder if I should even continue with this whole project. And even though I'm saying that, I know that I need to, because, you know, the truth needs to get out there, you know. Like, I should be respected because I have this disease, and that I'm putting this out there for the world to see. And I don't know. Okay, so we talked about how I feel. I'm stressed out and I'm worried, but thanks to my really good friends, I'm going to dig myself out of this pool of negativity and put myself into a pool of positivity. So I'm excited. I have a lot of subscribers now to the channel, which I'm super, super proud of and super excited. You know, a lot of them are people that I don't know in real life, so I think that's really cool. Yeah. So I've had a lot of good compliments, comments. You know, if you guys want to ask me questions, like, please feel free to. I'd be more than happy to answer them to the best of my ability. You know, I like a lot of interaction. You know, it's just moments like this, it's like, or days like this, I should say. It's like I just feel so disconnected from everything. I feel disconnected from my faith, from my family, from myself, from my magic. You know, I'm having issues like practicing my magic, and that's a big part of my life. You know, that's a big, big part of my life. A lot of people don't understand that. You know, I'm working on, you know, putting that more out there for people to see and understand. To me, it's something very personal that has to deal with my spiritual self. Which I think is what I really need to work on. You know, I mean, I feel like I've lost all faith in everything, but even though I say that, I know it's not true. I know that that's just Adolf talking, you know, and that Karma doesn't really believe that. You know, I don't really believe that, because I go by the name Karma on here. It's not my real name, but you don't need to be safe, you know. So, you know, I know that it'll be okay. I know that we'll work things out, and that we'll find a way to make pennies stretch, you know, and stuff like that. But I just feel like so much of the stress in my family's life could be avoided if I didn't have this disease. And then I start feeling ashamed of myself, and then I start feeling embarrassed, and then I start feeling bad, and I'm just like, you know, if I just left, and I'm not saying like harming myself, but if I were just to leave, you know, and let them have their lives without me, maybe that would be better. You know, and then I feel like a shitty mom because I even thought about that. You know, I don't know, it's just a crazy, fucked up day. And, you know, I'm so confused about so much. I mean, I'm confused about myself. I'm confused about if I'm ever going to be able to work, if I'm ever going to be able to help my partner raise his family. You know, I'm confused about my faith. I'm confused about, you know, like what church I should go to. I'm confused about my magic. I'm confused about, you know, my family and people that I thought were really there for me when they weren't, you know. And, and I was really doing good, like, yesterday, and it makes me mad because I still want to do good today. Because yesterday, like, I really sat and, and did, like, a self-evaluation, and, I realized I have flaws. And one of my biggest ones is I don't communicate to those that I love what's going on up here. What's going on with Adolf, what's going on with this disease. And that's why I'm hoping that this channel, that this project, is going to help. I really hope that this will help, and I hope it helps me, and I hope it helps my family and the people that I care about and the people that I know who I don't share a lot of this with understand why it is so hard for me to do this, why it is so hard for me to talk about this. I'm explaining to you what goes on in a fucked up mind. A mind that's afraid she won't get loved, and she won't be accepted for who she is. My disease doesn't define who I am, and I really try hard to have it be that way, but, I try not to let my disease define me, but it does, it profoundly affects my life, and I have to accept that, and that's okay, I'm working on it, and like I said, I know I have a lot of flaws, and I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. I'm trying to start new. Like, even though I had a really shitty day, I have to keep hold that there's hope, Yes, I'm questioning my faith, and yes, I'm questioning all these things, but who doesn't do that? Who doesn't have that period in their life where they really start to question things and really start to evaluate themselves and try to figure out who they really are, And even though earlier I know I said that I feel like I don't have anything to offer the world, I have this. I have this. So, I look into a disease that's very misunderstood. So, if anything, I have this. So yeah, so I want to take a shout out to my sister. She's been my best friend since kindergarten, and it's like we're sisters even though we're really not, so that's my sister. I love you. You always call me when I'm down, and you're always there for me when I need you the most, and you've never judged me, and you've always just loved me, and I love you very much, and I hope that I'm there for you too, my partner. I mean, I know it's not easy to love me, especially on days like today, but you're there for me. And you would sacrifice your very last breath if it would help me, and I love you. And my friend Kerwin, who has totally been there for me, and he doesn't judge me either, and he understands, what it's like to live a life with a disability, and he doesn't make me feel bad about it, and he doesn't make me feel ashamed of who I am, and I can call him when I'm at my darkest moment and he can talk me out of it, which is exactly what happened today. I have all these people that love and care for me. I have a great family, that I've made for myself. I have a good home. I have everything that I need, and I even have some things that I just purely want. So I know it'll get better. I know it will. It's hard to keep that frame of mind when, days like today happens. And I think I just did too much this weekend, and I, just really stressed myself out, and I didn't take care of myself like I should have, and, but, I would like to put out there, again, please ask questions, or if you have, suggestions, or you have requests of, what you would like me to talk about, because, this isn't just about my disease, but, I'm hoping that, this is about just me in general. Like I said, about the Christian witch thing, if you have questions about that, I'd be more than happy to answer them. Questions about my family, or anything, I'm hoping to actually do a video with my therapist. I'm going to ask her if I can come and do one with her at her office so she can explain more about my diseases and how it can impact someone's life. You know, show you the ropes of, you know, what I go through to take care of myself, you know, about the medication, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah. And see, and this is something I don't tell a lot of people either, but like, okay, I was a drug addict. I was addicted to a drug. Doesn't really matter what drug it was. I was addicted, purely addicted. And, you know, I would self-medicate with this, and it's days like today, it makes me feel bad, and it makes me want to do things I used to do when I was in that type of life. I want to go get high. I want to, you know, give in to a lot of temptations and do a lot of bad things. I want to get high. I want to cut myself, you know, not kill myself or, you know, harm myself in a serious way. But I mean, I used to, you know, do self-mutilation, and, you know, I want to cut myself, and I want to get high, and, you know, I want to go run around and, you know, be a person that I don't need to be, and, you know, and at least I'm not doing that, you know, and again, at least I'm talking about it. I don't know. And then I feel like this video has been so sporadic already, and so, like, crazy and fucked up, and it doesn't really make any sense, and it's just going to make you think I'm even crazier, but that's okay. I'm still going to post it because I you know, I made a commitment to do this, and I'm going to do it, you know, no matter what kind of days they are. So I'm really sorry it's taking me so long to post a video. I don't want to post one at my mom's house. It would just cause a fit. She thinks I shouldn't be doing this anyway. But, you know, I'm hoping that it helps somebody. I'm hoping that, you know, they can learn from this, and, you know, and maybe if you think I'm having a bad day, you don't know why I'm calling you or calling you back, you can look at this and see why. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I have so many reasons to be happy, and, you know, and then it makes me sad and makes me upset that I can't enjoy them as much as I want to because of days like today and because of my disease. But, you know, I'm still here. I have this. I'm not doing anything bad. I'm not, you know, falling into negative coping mechanisms to feel better, which I'm very proud of myself. You know, I'm reaching out to my support system like I'm supposed to. I'm voicing to my support system how I feel, you know. I'm taking a break, you know, from cleaning and all that stuff, and just relaxing and doing something I enjoy. Like reading, writing, drawing, you know, stuff like that. Playing with my son, of course. So I'm doing that, and even though it's kind of scary when I get like this, like, I'll be alright. You know, I'm not going to fall into my bad habits of coping with things. I'm, you know, sticking to the positive habits, and, you know, paying attention to my body and what it needs and what I need to do to feel better, you know, and I'm so blessed to have all of you out there who want to learn more, you know, and I mean, as corny and cliche as this sounds, this project, you know, it's really helped me hold on, you know, because for once I'm being honest and I'm really putting the truth out there, and, you know, I don't know, like, I'll be okay. I will. I'll be alright. It's one of those days, you know, but I've calmed down than I was earlier. I was really upset earlier. And I know that, you know, I'll be alright, and I'll be able to help take care of my family if I just keep doing what I'm doing and working on myself, and you know, growing more and more every day. So earlier I couldn't even give you a list of positive things, but now I can, because I'm feeling much better, thanks to my dear friends and family. So, alrighty, well, again, leave questions, comments, requests, suggestions, anything. So, alright, well, God bless and blessed be, and I'll see you next time.